Hello, gentlemen. Today I'm going to break down a couple setups for you out of our new offense that just dropped on the site last night, which is J. Rasm's gun bunch tight end. And this is going to be a formation that is ran quite a bit differently than it was in Madden 22, where you just kind of spam PA boot over, or in this case, PA all cross. J. Rasm runs this in a much more methodical and off-meta way. So if that interests you, acemadden.com, check out the full offense. But for now, let's go ahead and talk about a couple different setups. The first play is going to be mesh. Now, before I get into that breakdown, I just want to mention that we're in the run-heavy playbook, and the reason for that is this tight end corner play is, I believe, exclusive to this playbook. So if you try to go to your custom and you can't find it, let me know in the comment section, because I know EA is kind of weird about that. I don't know what shows up for customs and what doesn't. But tight end corner, we'll talk about that one in a second. The first play is going to be mesh. So for this setup, all we're going to do is make sure we're running the bunch to the wide side, so the ball's on the right hash. We're going to have our bunch on the left, and then vice versa, ball on left hash, bunch on right. So what we're going to do is fade this inside slot receiver, and we're going to motion him out. And that guy follows. That means it's probably man coverage. And against man, you never want to keep this running back swing route. You have two options. I would say block him if you're expecting a blitz, or if it's like a kind of send 3, send 4 man coverage, you could put him on a wheel. That's just going to give you an extra man beater. Let's go ahead and snap it. Let's see what happens. One of these drags is usually going to be open against man coverage. Like this mesh concept works pretty well against man. And then the corner route is also going to be an option a lot. So like right here, double A gap, I'm just going to block my running back. The mesh should hold the user down in the middle. And we're going to try to hit this corner route on the sideline. Just didn't get enough time. But as you can see, it's going to get open. And it's going to get over pretty much any stock flat zone. So right here, defense widens, probably zone coverage. I'll keep him on a swing route. So like right there, just not getting enough time for the corner route. This offensive line is dookie. And I'm not looking forward to Sunday, because the Eagles are probably going to have their way with us. Right here, the drag, I'm just not getting any time whatsoever to make these throws. But you're just going to have to trust me. This is a really good fundamental setup. That's really best served versus zone, I would say, but also pretty decent versus man. It's like right here, not the best pass lead, but he's going to get over any kind of stock flat, even on backed off cover 2. One more time, block my running back. Here we go, just like that. And then the next play is tight end corner. Now this is the exclusive play to the run heavy playbook, so just keep that in mind. But this is probably his favorite play in the game. I do think he has like 8 different setups out of this. And for this one, we're going to zig the outside bunch receiver, slant the middle bunch receiver, and then streak the tight end. We're going to take this middle bunch receiver and motion him across, snap right about here at the top of the numbers. And hopefully he does not do that. You don't want him to do that. That's just one of the bad things about this game. Slants just don't want to cooperate all the time. But really this play is just kind of like a high-low between the slant and the post. Against man, you also have the zig. But like, you want to get to this post a lot. He's going to get over pretty much any zone. But sometimes he just doesn't run it ideally. Sometimes he kind of just stutters at his break. But like right here, there's the motion slant. Zig is also going to beat man pretty much all the time. You can even beat shaded underneath man. Right here, zone. You can also throw it to this running back, check and release. You're not going to gain much, but he's also an option. I do recommend keeping him though. A couple more times. So man coverage. Try to get to the post. As you can see, get a little bit of separation. And it's, you know, a pretty good play against really any coverage. It's just the basic high-low between the slant post. We also have the whip as a backup option against man, because nothing really separated except for the whip and the post here. But yeah, overall, this is a really solid setup too. So that's just a couple of the setups in the ebook. If you guys want the full one, go check it out on acemadden.com. There's over 20 setups. You also have pass protection or blitz pickup versus any of the popular blitzes in the game. Very easy to pick up out of this formation. And honestly, the formation is just easy to use. Like, you're going to move the ball down the field extremely easily. That could be said for a lot of offenses, but you're going to do it more so with this one because people don't really know how to defend gun bunch tight end. They kind of are getting familiar with bunch, but with bunch tight end, it's just a different animal completely. So go check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.